Hello, guys. Good evening. Welcome to Cricket Next Live. I am Akash Biswas, and today we are going to speak about the IPL 2025 match between Punjab Kings and Rajasthan Royals. Before we start our discussion, I would like to present the match report. I mean, the batting cards, the scorecards here. Well, Rajasthan Royals batted first, and then Yashasvi Jaiswal rolled back to form, scoring 67 runs, and then Riyan Parag scored a quick fire 25 ball 43, after which Rajasthan Royals posted. Uh, sorry for the technical disturbance. The Rajasthan Royals here batted first, and they posted 205 for 4. And in reply, Punjab Kings were restricted to 155 for 9. And to discuss more on this with me, we have Amar Panikar today. Hi, Amar. हम सब ने मैच बड़ा एंजॉय किया एंड इट्स द फर्स्ट डिफीट फॉर पंजाब किंग्स एंड व्हाट वुड यू लाइक टू से अबाउट द टुडेज गेम
Yeah, I mean, we saw in the first two games, Punjab were absolutely dominant, in both the games. So this is just one where things didn't really turn out for them. Especially maybe bowling wise, they could have done a bit better. I think Chahal was rather expensive, with the ball. Even in the past few games, he has been expensive, and wickets was not. He was not able to take as many wickets as he would have liked. So that is a big concern for Punjab, I think, in terms of the wicketing side of things. Batting wise, they struggled. I mean, Archer, he did a madness, in the first over, getting rid of Priyancharya in the first ball, and then Shreyas Iyer, who was in crazy form, in the past few games. But other than that, Wadhera put in a good fight. I have to say that he really put Punjab in the hunt, but I think he really lacked support. Maxwell was there, but he didn't stick around for too long. But yeah, the support was lacking, and I think it's just one of those games where things didn't go right for Punjab, and I don't expect this to be a big turning point. I think I expect them to come back uh, stronger in the next game.
Well, we'll expect them to come stronger in the next game because we have been, speaking very highly of this Punjab Kings side. हमने बहुत तारीफ की है पूरे सीजन में यहाँ पे और जिस तरीके की टीम उन्होंने बनाई है जो कोच और कैप्टन का कॉम्बिनेशन है दैट कॉम्बो हैज ऑलरेडी वर्क फॉर दिल्ली कैपिटल्स एंड नाउ व्हेन दे आर इन द पंजाब कैंप they had a superb start and going forward they actually one game could would you expect them to make a stronger comeback given the start they have endured in this season.
Yeah, it's very much possible because they have the depth. In terms of the batting side of things, they really have that game where they can really go hard at the bowlers right from the first ball. So, yeah, definitely you expect a side like Punjab to come back stronger, and with Iyer and all in the side in the form that he's in, you expect him to go well. But I think the question mark will be on the others, like particularly like a Priyansh Arya or Marcus Stoinis, even Glenn Maxwell to a certain extent, where they weren't really able to get going. So I think that is where they would want to really improve because you can't expect a Prabhsimran Singh or a Shreyas Iyer to, get you those 50, 100 runs, whatever, every game. So it's just a matter of the other guys stepping up when it matters the most. And so far, it's been Prabhsimran, Shreyas, and Wadhera also in the past few games as well. That has really done well within the batting side of things.
Absolutely, and on that note, I will speak about a couple of players because today we had a number of super performers from the Rajasthan Royals camps, and the first up, the player whom we'll talk about is Yashasvi Jaiswal, obviously because he was going through a tough phase and. People were speaking a lot about him. In fact, even the experts spoke a lot about him. And now, when he, finally returned to form with a bang, I mean, कितना कॉन्फिडेंस ये यशस्वी जायसवाल का बूस्ट होने वाला in the coming matches since given the fact that Rajasthan Royals have certainly made a comeback to the winning ways.
Yeah, definitely, it's a big game, big knock from Jaiswal. I think in the past few games he hasn't been really able to get out of those power play stages and get going. But yeah, definitely it's a good knock for him. Possibly signs that he can return to form. But last season also I had seen knocks like this, but he really didn't find his mojo, so to say. With his batting side of things. So hopefully he's able to take this form forward and really uh, level up in his batting for the Royals.
Absolutely, we'll expect the same because after all, he is going to represent the country. And prior to this series, he kind of had a roller coaster ride, and because he played decently in Australia tour, and then last moment Champions Trophy snub might have hurt him. वहाँ उनको थोड़ा बुरा लगा होगा, but आज जिस तरीके की performance रही है यहाँ पे यशस्वी जायसवाल की, that would be a big morale booster. And speaking of morale booster, there we have the next person in line is Jofra Archer. Jofra Archer, just a few weeks, few days back, last week when the season started, he ended up being the most expensive bowler of the IPL history. And now when he made a comeback, that's also going to be a stunning thing, because the way today I mean Jofra Archer started the defense of 205 runs for Rajasthan Royals, a couple of wickets, couple of big wickets, Priyan Sharia, and then Shreyas Iyer, the opposition captain, he took both of them, and then he returned figures of 3 for 25 in 4 overs. I mean, how big positive is this for Jofra Archer? Amar, क्या कहेंगे आप इसके बारे में?
Yeah, but it's like we got to see, the Jofra Archer of, let's say, the 2018, 2019 seasons, where he was pretty much unplayable, so to say. You put him in the power play, you put him in the middle, you put him in the death, he gets the job done. Wickets lete rehte hai. So, yeah, it's very good to see that. And I think the best part about his, performance today is that he stuck to what he was, really known for. That is his pace. He has his all the variations and whatnot, but it's his pace that really makes him a scary bowler for any batter. So yeah, it's like I think he set up Shreyas Iyer also really well. He tried going short, I guess, for a few deliveries, and then put the odd one full, and he crash it onto the stump. So yeah, that's really good. And his performance, he was also decent in the previous game as well, albeit he just bowled like 3 overs. But yeah, it's a big plus to for the Royals to see Archer, get back to his wicket taking best, because that's where he was really where the Royals were lacking. They really did not have that fast bowling option, where they can bank on to get those wickets up front. So yeah, it's a big plus for the Royals, but I just want to see if he's able to maintain, his pace, and hopefully keep all those injuries or any concerns, so to speak, aside, because he will be looking at the season that's coming up, be it the England tour, or I mean England series, or the maybe the Ashes also, later on. So hopefully he doesn't have too much of injuries going forward, and hopefully he can continue his pace. Hitting 150 and all is no easy feat. So let's hope that Archer can continue well.
Yes, let's hope that Archer could continue well, because that will be a great news for Rajasthan Royals, because the way they have started and now the campaign, how it has turned, that's pretty big positive for Rajasthan Royals. And a couple of more points, we should speak about before we wrap up this series. Well, Sanju Samson now has become the most successful captain for Rajasthan Royals in IPL history. Well, I have some stats written in my diary where which says that Sanju Samson has now has 32 wins as Rajasthan Royals captain from 62 games, and he has surpassed the legendary Shane Warne, who led Rajasthan Royals to 31 victories from 55 matches. Well, uh, हमारे यहाँ पे संजू सैमसन के नाम पे एक बहुत बड़ा एक फीट जो है जुड़ गया है, बिकॉज देयर हैव बीन कैप्टन्स लाइक राहुल द्रविड़ जो कि अभी राजस्थान रॉयल्स के कोच हैं, उसके पहले अजिंक्य रहाणे ने भी राजस्थान रॉयल्स की कप्तानी करी है, बट शेन वॉर्न जिन्होंने 2008 में राइट फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट ऑफ द आईपीएल जिन्होंने एक टाइटल विनिंग कैप्टनसी की थी, उसके बाद उनके फीट को भी उनके फीट को भी पीछे कर दिया है संजू सैमसन ने। उस बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे?
Yeah, I mean, the guy's come a long way. He started off. He moved from KKR to the Rajasthan Royals, and that's where. And with the Royals only, he made his name. He came out as a youngster. Playing with the likes of Rahul Dravid, Shane Watson, and the others, and he really solidified himself as that top guy in the format. I mean, initially it was that maybe a move away from the franchise might really help solidify his spot in the Indian team, but now that's not the case. He's also playing international T20 internationals as well, and now he's leading the side. He's also taking up the opening slot as well. So things are really going well for him, for Samson, and I think maybe his presence in the field certainly helped. Compared to the previous games, there were moments where the Royals could have let the game go away from them, when Wadhera and Maxwell were attacking the spinners and also. But yeah, Samson's experience, as a captain, really helped take them over the line. So yeah, and of course, Warren came into the side as a captain. He won it in the first season, so that is no easy feat. So hopefully Samson will be also eyeing up a title, with the Royals as well, because that would certainly put it as an icing on the cake for him and the franchise.
Sorry. Before we wrap up this discussion, Amar, you said about that. We hope that Sanju Samson continues this feat and emerges as one of the best captains of Rajasthan Royals, and he is one of those cricketers who has a massive fan base, and we know that those fans are going to sleep today peacefully because Sanju Samson के नाम पे एक बहुत अच्छा रिकॉर्ड जो है वो हो गया है. But before we wrap up this discussion, let's have a look at the points table after Rajasthan Royals victory. Delhi Capitals हैं इस बार आज because they are the unbeaten team है, अभी तक हारे नहीं है, तो with 6 points they are on the top of the table. Then Royal Challengers Bengaluru at number 2, Gujarat Titans at number 3, Punjab Kings at number 4 and Kolkata Knight Riders at 5. लेकिन अमर, मैं यहाँ आपसे CSK के बारे में बात करना चाहूंगा. जिस तरीके का आज मैच रहा है, CSK is currently at number 9. What would you like to say? Do you see any chance that CSK might turn their fortunes? क्या वो अपनी किस्मत बदल पाएंगे आगे जाते हुए, क्योंकि लगातार 3 हार उनको मिली है? क्या कहेंगे आप?
Uh, it's a very tough ask, if I'm being very honest, but there is the talent. You have a Conway, you have Rachin, you have Gaikwad. If these three guys can find that consistency, and maybe like bank on Dubey in the middle order to get those runs, I think they can mount a comeback, but it's very tough. Considering the defeats that they've had in this season, it's three back-to-back defeats that can be very demoralizing. And jitna bhi we talk about MS Dhoni and all coming onto the field, fact of the matter is he hasn't been able to score the winning runs, so to say, in this season. So I think it really banks on whether the batting unit can really come together. Uh, but again, that also comes down to Gaikwad coming down at number 3 or number 4. I really don't understand the reasoning behind that decision. So I hope that CSK, they maybe turn their fortunes around. But assuming they are able to tweak their batting order, back in track. I really don't want to see Gaikwad batting at 3 or 4. Play him at the top with Conway. That is a very tried and tested batting order. They've done well before as well. Bank on that and hope that Rajin Ravindra can make his mark at number 3. They don't need to accommodate anyone there. All three of them are very capable players. So if they are able to get those batting, if that batting unit in check, I think they can. They have enough bowling firepower. You have a Khalil Ahmed who's doing well in the power play, Noor Ahmed who's the purple cap holder. So they have certain things going well for them. I think it's just that the batting needs to come good for them.
Absolutely, and let's see how their season pans out because today I mean, CSK, they had a very tough game, a very humiliating defeat they suffered, especially when MS Dhoni's entire family was in the audience, and at a point we thought that today he might retire, it could be his last game, but thankfully. बट सीएसके फैंस के तौर पे कहना चाहूंगा कि थैंकफुली ऐसा नहीं हुआ, which means कि we are going to witness his action, we are going to witness his batting a little bit more in this season. But thank you, Amar, for joining me in this discussion, and thank you our viewers who are watching us. But you guys please stay connected with Cricket Next. You follow us on YouTube, you like, share, and the videos, you watch our videos, please, and do let us know what you think about this discussion, and which team is your favorite. Do let us know in the comment section. And but for today, that's all from my side for today. Thank you once again, Amar. Good night from my side.